The fire had settled into embers. The room was thick with the scent of weed and sweat, the kind of aftermath that clings to skin, a quiet testimony of what just happened. Our bodies had said more than words ever could. Dolly laid back, letting the moment stretch like smoke in the air. Without saying much, he reached for his backpack, pulled out a fresh blunt, and sparked it up with that same steady ease he had when he first walked into my life. The TV blasted some hard trap beat, bass pounding through the floor, vocals raw and rhythmic. It was loud, but it felt perfect. Like our bodies had synced to the rhythm of the night, and now the music was just the aftershock. He sat upright, shoulders bare, chest glistening in the screen's glow. His head nodded in slow time with the music. Eyes low, every puff of that hybrid carrying him deeper into his zone. I watched him for a moment, the way he moved, the calm after all that passion. Then I broke the silence with a grin. This is pretty good. What's this called? Like maybe the weed was to blame for our chemistry. Wedding cake. He looked over at me, lips curling into that boyish smile he always wore when he had something slick to say. And it did. I tried to hide my grin. The name was too on the nose. Sweet, heavy, and leaving me dizzy with more than just smoke. Before I could say another word, he tapped the blunt out in the ashtray and laid down like his mission for the night was complete. 2 minutes, if that. That man was out cold, knocked out like someone had turned his lights off. His snore came deep, real, and raw. Not cute, but real. The kind that said, I ain't going nowhere. I'm home. I sat up on the edge of the bed, letting that moment settle into my bones. I grabbed my nail kit and finished filling in the edges of my French tips. Careful, quiet, heart still racing but smile on my lips. Holy cow, Jimmy Jams is in my bed. I couldn't believe it. The YouTube legend, the man behind the screen, the voice that kept me up late at night, was now deep in sleep right beside me. And more than that, he was comfortable enough to crash like he'd known me his whole life. That meant something. It meant everything. I looked over at the ashtray, saw the half-blunt he left behind, and lit it. The smoke curled in the dim light as I leaned back against the headboard, nails drying, mind spinning. Wow, Sierra, you put this man to sleep on the first night. I giggled to myself. Maybe I'd gone too hard, but how could I not? A man like that? I didn't hold back. Every move was deliberate. Every kiss, every stroke meant to give, to leave a mark. Not just on his body, but on his mind. Still, I was smart. I knew when to let the moment breathe, so I slid under the covers beside him, letting the warmth wrap around me. Eyes closed, deep breath, just as I started drifting. He moved. Without a word, Dolly's arm slid across my waist, heavy, strong. He pulled me into him, his chest against my back, like he needed that connection even in sleep. And just like that, I knew we weren't done tonight, not by a long shot.